This is Wyatt Teller from the Go Long TD podcast explaining why he has faith that Deshaun Watson can regain his form as one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL with everything that Watson has gone through the last couple of years, both on and off the field with the Browns.
Just from the start, I think that curveballs have been thrown at him. But no, I mean, I'll tell you this right now. I've seen glimpses, I've seen flashes of it, of just absolute greatness. I know that putting a whole game together is really freaking hard, especially at the helm of quarterback. But even in the Ravens game, I mean, he was doing what he wanted to do when he wanted to do it. And that was, I mean, we saw with DTR, who's an amazing guy, great quarterback, good quarterback. He's just young, inexperienced, and that defense ate him alive. And that it got into a passing frenzy versus that front. I don't care how good your offensive line is. That's not going to be a recipe for success. So, you know, I've seen, and then we see the exact same defense. Everybody's out there again. And Deshaun does what he does, and we play really tight with an unbelievable team. And I would love to say, you know, he has glimpses of Patty Mahomes. Patty Mahomes is once in a lifetime guy. I mean, he's insane, and he has great outlets. He has great receivers. He has a great defense. He has all these different things around him to make him better, but he is the truth. I believe that Deshaun has that. I truly do. I've seen glimpses of it, you know, putting a whole game together. I mean, it's tough putting a whole season together, putting a whole stretch together. It's fucking hard, man.
Mary Kay, you listen to Wyatt Teller talk, you can tell he truly believes what he's saying. It's not like it's scripted. It's coming straight, you know, from his heart, if you will.
Yeah, these guys have seen it. And the other thing that you have to consider is they know that he came bounding out of the locker room in that Baltimore Ravens game in Baltimore on a high ankle sprain. And they didn't know it at the time, but he had a fractured shoulder as well. But they saw him come out of that locker room. And he could have easily shut it down at halftime, came out and went 14 for 14 and put the team on his back, and not single-handedly, but really, really helped them win that game with that amazing come-from-behind victory, 33-31. When you do things like that, you win over those big, tough guys. There's no question about it. So they know that he's tough. They know he never wants to come out of a game. They know that even in that first Baltimore game, the reason why he was out there testing the shoulder before the game is because he really thought he could play, even though his shoulder was telling him something else. So they know how absolutely tough he is. He never says die. The play is always alive, and they love to play for a guy like that.